boys and girls, how are you all? I hope you're all doing okay. I'm still loving seeing all the photographs and videos that the mummies and daddies are sending to Pauline to put on our Facebook page, and it always makes us smile when we see them. And I know that you must be hearing your mummies and daddies or whoever's in your house talking about the coronavirus, and it must make you wonder why is everybody talking about it, and it makes people sad. So this is a wee story that I've got, and it tells you a wee bit about the coronavirus, and I hope maybe once you've listened to it, it explains things a wee bit better for you. So this story is called Why We Stay at Home. Susie learns about coronavirus, and this special story was written by Samantha Harris and Devon Scott, and a lady called Harriet Rodis has done all the beautiful drawings in it. So this is Susie, and she's got a brother. Oh, I think it might be a sister. Let's see. Millie, are you awake? Susie asked. Susie was having a really hard time trying to sleep, and she thought she would find out if her bigger sister was still awake. Well, I am now, Millie said. What do you want, Susie? What's wrong? I was just thinking how happy I am that me, you, Mummy and Daddy have been staying at home together. It's so much fun, said Susie. Yes, it is really nice having Mummy and Daddy home with us, Susie, Millie said. But we have to make sure that we remember there's a reason why we're all at home just now. Yes, I know that, Millie. We're at home because of coronavirus. But what is coronavirus anyway? Asked Susie. Coronavirus is a virus, and a virus is a really small germ that you cannot see. There are lots of other kinds of germs too, like bacteria and fungi. But germs are everywhere. They're on our bodies, they're even on chairs, and sometimes they're even on the door handles that you might go into another room. Some germs are actually good, some are bad, and some don't really do anything to us. But the coronavirus that you hear all the people talking about, it's a bad germ, and it can make some people very, very sick. Some people might get more sick than others. Older people like Grandpa and Grandma, and Mr. Jones, our neighbour, whose body has had a hard time fighting off the germs. So because of this, everyone has been staying home to make sure we don't spread the coronavirus to other people. And this is what quarantine means. There are some signs that someone is sick with the coronavirus. They might have a bad cough, they might have a really hot and have a fever, or they might have a sore throat. But do you know that we can do our part by stopping the spread of this coronavirus? By washing our hands, wearing a mask when we go out to the shops, and standing 6 feet apart from people if we're waiting in the line. And this is called social distancing. And if you remember, boys and girls, just before we stopped, when we were in nursery, you remember when you came into nursery every day, the first thing you had to do was go and wash your hands. So you know how to do that because you were doing it for a good few days. All right, Susie, I see. But Millie, since we've been at home, I've really missed my friend Alex from school. I know, Susie. It's very hard not to see your friends and family because they don't live with us. But we are lucky there's still other ways we can say hello to them. We can video chat them on Mum's computer. We can call them on the phone. And we can send them little messages just to check that they're okay. Some people don't have mummies and daddies or even sisters with them, which means they are all alone in quarantine. So it's very important we keep a wee eye on them. I understand, Millie. But Millie, Susie says, is this how it's going to be forever and ever and ever? Don't worry, Susie. It will get better. We've just got to stick together. And that's the end of that wee story, and I hope you liked it. And I hope it made things a wee bit clearer about what coronavirus is and what we can do to make sure we don't spread it. And hopefully it won't be long till we're all back together again. Well, I hope I see you soon, and take care. Bye bye, and I miss you loads. Mwah.